Hey everybody, didn't expect to be back this quick, but it looks like the trailer for the new movie Elemental just dropped. This movie is coming out in June. I completely forgot about it, I'm gonna be honest. It's the next Pixar original film. And you know, years ago, when Finding Dory came out, we were all complaining that Pixar made too many sequels. We want originals, original ideas. And God, maybe we just didn't realize how good we had it. I've made it pretty clear that I'm not a huge fan of what Pixar has been putting out the last few months or even years. Lightyear, we don't even need to talk about that one. Luca, I didn't see it. Soul, I see what they were going for, but it didn't really land for me. I know people like Turning Red too, but Turning Red was a movie that really alienated a lot of people. Like, you can still push a good message, an uncomfortable message, but you can do work to make it palatable. You don't have to... whatever, I'm not gonna... This video is not about Turning Red. I've already done one about that. So basically, I'm here to watch the Elemental trailer, not the teaser. We've already seen that. This is the official trailer.
Meet the residents of Element City.
This shop is dream of our family. Someday it'll all be yours.
Okay, I don't know, it looks alright so far. I mean, it doesn't look like anything that's gonna blow me away, like absolutely blow my mind out of the water, but I don't know, it looks okay. But that's kind of the problem here. It looks a little too generic, if that makes any sense. Like, the entire concept is, what if the elements were people, and they lived in one big city, and they interacted with each other in really clever, interesting ways? I mean, that can work. I really enjoyed Zootopia. Lots of people did. The characters in that movie kind of made sense, and the whole racism plot with predators and prey, that fit well with the concept. I remember thinking the Zootopia trailer looked really generic too. So this can work. But, you know, I'm not a fan of world building that completely falls apart when you take it out of the vacuum that they put it in. Like, hear me out. So you have fire, earth, water, and air. Okay, so there's nothing in Water City that has fire in it. Nothing at all. Like, not even lights. They don't have electricity. What about things that have more than one element in it? What about the bricks that we see in Firetown? You know how those are made? Earth. And it seems like I'm splitting hairs here and being too nitpicky, but see, when you go all in on world building that puts everything into certain categories and puts it in one big city, it kind of starts to fall apart. You ask one question and then you can come up with 10 more that don't really make any sense. Again, maybe I'm being too overly pessimistic here. I'll just watch the rest of the trailer.
Ember, I see a change in you.
What, hair guy? You live here?
It's my mom's place.
We got 2 kids that are swimming around here somewhere.
I've been trying to fill my father's shoes, but I never once asked what I wanted to do.
Look, I love the traditional animation. I mean, that's one of the things that this movie's got going for it. But even the 3D looks kind of cheap. I hate to say that because I'm sure the artists worked their asses off to get this movie made. And I don't want to call them out specifically. But something about the backgrounds and even the character models, the textures look very flat. I don't know. Like, not like Puss in Boots is stylized and the animation is cheaper, but it kind of makes sense for the tone and the style of the movie that we're watching. Here, this looks like kind of a low-grade Zootopia. I hate to keep comparing it to Zootopia, but it's basically the same thing. Look, all I'm saying is, as long as they took some of the budget from the animation and put it into the story department, then I'm all for it. But the story in here so far doesn't look that original. The opposite lovers where the girl is intense and the guy is aloof. We've seen that so many times. I mean, that's what WALL-E was. And the whole, like, the parents they're not approving of the guy and they're putting him through the ringer and...
Elements cannot mix.
It's basically the same thing from Zootopia. You two can't mix. Water and fire can't mix. We all knew that was going to be the conflict of this film. Like, it just doesn't really feel like they're trying to take it in an original direction. That line in this trailer, elements don't mix. I mean, God, like, it's just not creative at all. I hate to be so negative. I really don't want to be. We get so few animated movies nowadays. I want to love every single one of them. And I feel like my standards have just been put too high with Puss in Boots and Spider-Verse and all of the great things that we've gotten in the last few years. Pixar is capable of great storytelling, but here it just seems like they're repeating themselves. It's like they didn't form the idea for this film around the emotional element like they normally would. Now they're forming it around the world building, which you can do, but it's very hard to pull off, and it's going to make your movie feel emotionally flat. You're just not saying anything new. Also, there's a part in the trailer where they talk about Firetown.
So you've never left Firetown?
Sorry, buddy. Elements don't mix.
Are you kidding me? That's the best thing you can come up with? Firetown? Like, God, that's like what I would have come up with when I was like 10. Like, I've been rewatching Steven Universe recently. And in Steven Universe Future, and in the movie, they call the new place for gems on Earth Little Homeschool. Like, homeschool? Homeworld and school, and it's a homeschool on Earth because it's an Earth thing. Like, that's very creative. And then you just get, like, Firetown, Water City. Like, it's not... It feels like they're not putting a lot of effort into it. And I don't think Disney is very confident in this movie either. Normally at this point, you'd have a lot more marketing. It's almost April, and it comes out in 2 months, and this is the first trailer. We haven't gotten, like, anything on this film. Anyway, it just feels like this movie is going to be all puns, and that's just not something that I'm really interested in. I'm still going to see it, and I'm going to make a review on it, because it's animated, and I want to see what they've got. I want them to prove me wrong. I want this to be a great film that is remembered in the same vein as Zootopia. But from what the trailer shows us, it's just not really getting it there for me. Okay, let's run through what's going to happen in the movie. The fire and water people, like Ember and Wade, are going to meet up. In the end, they're going to try and like kiss each other, like Adventure Time style, like water and fire, and then they're like not going to work. Ember's almost going to be put out by like this flood of water, which in the trailer kind of looks like that's already happening. He's going to accidentally do something that like almost puts her out, and then his family's going to get pissed, then her family's going to get pissed, and he's going to leave. And then in the end, they might make up some kind of fifth element or something. Like, this movie screams second act breakup to me. It just does. There's no way it is not going to happen. Man, I'm even like running out of things to say here, but it feels like I haven't said anything because this trailer isn't giving me anything to talk about. I mean, what do you want me to say? The part where this guy gets hit by a bus is cool. I mean, it's a joke. I guess it works. Character designs, they look alright. The traditional animation does make it look unique, at least. But just because it's unique doesn't mean it's inherently better. I'd rather have this than just the traditional Pixar animation. But I don't know, man. I just feel nothing. And that's worse than feeling pissed off. Where are our emotional stories at? Like, where did they're gone? Also, it's just such a cliche that the parents in the trailer are total dicks. Like, can we have a Disney movie where the parents aren't deadbeat or just dead? Or total assholes? Like, is that what Pixar thinks all kids want to see? Their parents being dicks? I mean, not me. I don't know, what do you guys think? Am I being too harsh on this trailer? I really do want to give this movie a fair shake, but it's not giving me anything to grasp onto. No shot in this trailer looks particularly stunning, but nothing looks particularly terrible either. Like, this looks like some kind of DreamWorks movie that they'd put on streaming. But I hate saying that, because I really do want to give this movie the benefit of the doubt. But until more stuff comes out, right now, I'm going to say it. I can't believe I'm about to be a Gen Zer right now, but this movie looks mid as shit. What a disappointment. Alright, well, let me know what you guys think of the Elemental trailer. To me, it didn't look all that great, but I don't want to judge a book by its cover too quickly. I'm still going to see it. I appreciate all the artists who made it, but for now, it's not in my most anticipated or anything. Yep, so let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.